Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco's wedding on September 27, 2025, felt like something straight out of a dream. It wasn't just two people getting married. It was the kind of moment that reminded everyone what love and friendship are really about. Despite the busy and sometimes messy nature of celebrity life, their wedding stood out as a rare and beautiful example of genuine happiness. As the sun went down over California, the soft golden light set the perfect scene for an evening filled with laughter, emotion, and deep affection. Friends, family, and celebrities gathered to witness the union of a couple whose story had been unfolding for years. Their relationship, once just rumors and whispers, had now turned into a lifelong commitment. The celebration was elegant but full of warmth, the kind of night that made people forget about fame and focus on what truly matters: love, loyalty, and togetherness. The reception looked like something out of a Hollywood movie. Guests arrived dressed to perfection, greeted by music, glowing lights, and a sense of excitement that filled the air. Everyone could feel the love in the room. One insider described the event as pure magic, saying that there wasn't a single person who wasn't smiling or tearing up at some point during the night. Among the well-known faces were Taylor Swift and Ed Sheeran, two of Selena's closest friends. Both of them took the microphone to give speeches that left people emotional. Taylor, now 35, spoke about Selena's strength and how she had always led with her heart, while Ed, 34, shared stories that made everyone laugh and remember how far Selena and Benny had come as a couple. Their words painted a picture of a relationship built on trust, humor, and real affection. The evening wasn't just about celebrities, though. It was also deeply personal. Selena's mother, Mandy Teefey, and her stepfather, Brian Teefey, shared heartfelt stories from Selena's childhood, expressing how proud they were of the woman she had become. Benny's parents, Sandra and Andrew Levin, spoke lovingly about their son's journey, sharing funny and emotional moments that showed how much family meant to both of them. These intimate touches made the night feel more like a family celebration than a Hollywood event. As the night went on, the mood turned even more joyful. The dance floor was packed and laughter echoed through the hall. Comedy legends Steve Martin and Martin Short, who had both worked with Selena before, gave an entertaining speech during the rehearsal dinner that had everyone laughing nonstop. Later, they joined the guests on the dance floor, proving that age has nothing to do with having fun. The guest list was filled with some of the biggest names in entertainment. Paul Rudd, Paris Hilton, SZA, Camila Cabello, Eric Andre, and Phineas were all there, celebrating with the couple. Despite all the star power, the vibe was relaxed and full of love. One guest described it as a party where everyone felt free to be themselves. People were dancing, joking, and sharing heartfelt moments with the bride and groom until late into the night. Selena and Benny were glowing the entire time. Every glance they shared said more than words could. Their connection was so clear that it seemed to light up the room. According to one insider, you could feel the love between them. They were smiling the whole night. It was impossible not to feel happy just watching them. Not long after the celebration, Selena shared her joy with the world through Instagram. She posted a collection of beautiful photos and short clips from the wedding. The post was simple yet powerful. She just wrote September 27, 2025. Along with a white heart emoji. It didn't need long captions or dramatic words. The pictures themselves told the story. Benny also posted on his account, sharing his excitement and love. In his caption, he wrote, "I married a real-life Disney princess." His words perfectly summed up how he sees Selena: someone kind, pure-hearted, and full of light. Their posts quickly spread across social media, filling timelines with warm comments and well wishes from fans and fellow celebrities. For many, their union served as a reminder that love can still be genuine, even under the spotlight. Throughout the years, Selena and Taylor Swift's friendship has become one of the strongest bonds in the entertainment industry. They've seen each other through highs and lows, from early teenage fame to the challenges of adulthood. Fans still remember when both of them dated members of the Jonas Brothers years ago, a fun part of pop culture history that tied them together in the early days. Over time, that connection evolved into a deep, sister-like friendship. Taylor has always been open about how much she admires Selena's heart and resilience. When Selena went public with her relationship with Benny, Taylor didn't hesitate to show her support. She even sent the couple a loaf of her homemade sourdough bread, a thoughtful gift that meant more than any luxury item could. It was a quiet yet meaningful gesture that showed how genuinely happy she was for her friend. Through all the flashing lights, media coverage, and constant attention, Selena and Benny's love story feels refreshingly real. Their wedding wasn't just about glamour. It was about gratitude, laughter, and the power of connection. Everyone who attended walked away with a memory that would last a lifetime. For Selena, who has faced many challenges in her career and personal life, finding someone who brings her peace and joy seemed like the ending, or rather the beginning, that she truly deserved. And for Benny, who's known for his creativity and humor, marrying Selena seemed to bring out a softer, more grounded side of him. Together, they showed that love doesn't have to be perfect to be powerful. It just has to be honest. When Selena Gomez announced her engagement to Benny Blanco on December 11, 2024, it didn't take long for her best friend Taylor Swift to jump into the conversation. Taylor's response, full of humor and excitement, instantly went viral. She commented, "Yes, I will be the flower girl." That lighthearted remark perfectly summed up the playful sisterly bond they share. Their friendship has never been about competition or envy. Instead, it's built on genuine happiness for each other's successes and milestones. Taylor's reaction was exactly what fans expected. Funny, supportive, and full of love. Selena and Taylor's relationship has always been a blend of deep emotional connection and lighthearted fun. Over the years, they've stood by each other through heartbreaks, public scrutiny, and career highs. So when Taylor announced her own engagement to NFL star Travis Kelce on August 26, 2025, Selena made sure to return the love. She reposted Taylor's engagement photos with the caption, "When bestie gets engaged." It wasn't just a post. It was a celebration of a friendship that has lasted through some of the most intense moments of their lives. Their connection runs deep, going back to a time when both were still figuring out who they were in the chaotic world of fame. They met as teenagers and bonded over shared experiences. Young love, public pressure, and the constant spotlight that comes with global fame. From the start, they've been each other's safe space, offering comfort and understanding that only someone who's lived that kind of life could provide. Selena and Benny's own love story began in that same world of cameras, interviews, and speculation. Both were navigating their careers while learning to protect their personal lives from public curiosity. On March 19th, during an appearance on Spotify's Countdown 2, they looked back at how their relationship began. Benny shared that one of their earliest memories together was at a party hosted by Taylor Swift. "No one knew we were dating back then," he said with a laugh. "We were hiding." His words painted a picture of two people trying to protect something real in a world that rarely allows privacy. Their romance started quietly, away from flashing cameras and media attention. It grew naturally out of friendship, laughter, and shared creative passions. They didn't rush to make things public, preferring to build their relationship in peace. By the time fans realized what was going on, their bond was already strong. Not a publicity stunt, but something real and rooted in respect. Selena has always been open about how important Taylor's friendship has been in her life. During an episode of Therapist with Jake Shane, she talked about how their friendship began back in 2008, when both were dating members of the Jonas Brothers. Selena said, "We didn't know what we were doing back then. The best thing we got out of those relationships was each other." That honesty showed just how long and deep their connection runs. Over time, their friendship has become less about shared fame and more about shared growth, support, and love. Taylor and Selena's bond has carried them through everything: heartbreaks, major career moments, and even public criticism. They've shown up for each other in the quiet moments just as much as in the big ones. When one released new music, the other promoted it proudly. When one faced personal struggles, the other offered comfort. It's rare to see a Hollywood friendship last this long, and theirs has become a kind of blueprint for what true support between women in the spotlight can look like. Their friendship also proves that success is sweeter when you have people to share it with. Over the years, they've celebrated birthdays, career achievements, and even small victories together. They've been each other's biggest cheerleaders, often spotted singing along to each other's songs during award shows, and posting heartfelt messages online. Fans love how they never let fame come between them. Instead, they use it as a reason to lift each other higher. One of their most memorable moments together came on May 31st, 2025, when they were seen out for a girls' night in New York City. Both were smiling, relaxed, and clearly enjoying the rare break from their busy schedules. That night carried special meaning. It happened just after Taylor regained ownership of her music catalog, something she had fought hard for over the years. It was a major victory for her career and for artists' rights in general. Selena posted a message on Instagram celebrating the moment. "Yes, you did that, Tay. So proud." Those few words said everything about how much she admires and supports her friend. That mutual encouragement is what makes their friendship stand out. They've both experienced the dark side of fame, the pressure, rumors, and loneliness that can come with it. Yet they've always found comfort in each other's company. It's not just about posting supportive comments online. It's about showing up when it truly matters. As Selena and Benny begin their married life, it's clear that their circle of friends, especially people like Taylor Swift and Ed Sheeran, will continue to be a huge source of love and strength. Their wedding wasn't just about glitz and glamour. It was a powerful reminder of what really keeps people grounded. Relationships built on trust, kindness, and shared joy. Everyone who attended their wedding felt the same thing: love. It wasn't forced or staged for cameras. It was genuine. People laughed, cried, and danced, not just because it was a celebrity event, but because it was real. The speeches, the smiles, the music, everything carried meaning. It reminded everyone that even in a world that often feels disconnected, moments of true love and connection still shine through. Selena and Benny's love story feels like a breath of fresh air in a time when relationships are often judged or overexposed. They've both had their share of public heartbreaks, but together they found something steady and peaceful: their respect for each other's individuality and their shared values. makes them stand out as a couple who are not only in love but also in sync with each other's goals. As the night of their wedding came to an end and the California sky faded into soft shades of purple and gold, it was clear that their story was just beginning. They weren't just husband and wife now. They were partners in every sense of the word. Their friends, including Taylor and Ed, stood proudly beside them, cheering them on as they stepped into this new chapter of life. The entire celebration, from the laughter-filled speeches to the quiet moments between the couple, served as a reminder of what really matters: love, friendship, and the beauty of sharing life's biggest moments with people who truly care. In a world full of temporary things, Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco's story feels lasting, a rare example of love built on honesty, support, and genuine happiness. And with the unwavering encouragement of friends like Taylor Swift, their journey ahead looks brighter than ever.